What up, guys? So today I'm actually going to be taking a few parts out of that. A few friends are going to come by probably within an hour or so. Just trying to get everything cleaned up so we're well organized, so it's easy to find tools, put parts away, store it away, just so when we take it back out in a month, we're good to go. I did receive my quarter panel, my driver's side quarter panel, which I'm pretty stoked about. I am dropping the car off next week when I get the rocker in, so my buddy can do the other side. Just so I know everything is straight. I am very happy with the passenger side that me and a couple of my buddies did over a 2-day span. But I'd rather have my buddy David take care of the quarter and the rocker and make sure it's all nice and smooth, because that you'll notice any little imperfection on such a big piece when the wrap goes on. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so I'm actually just looking at my engine bay just to see what needs to get done when I pull the motor out on the red car, because I want to take my time for about 1 to 2 weeks to see what I need to cut out exactly. I know when I had this in the car, we had to make a little piece to support the back of it, because this actually gets pushed back a little bit, this piece right here, right? So when I put the red car together, I want to have this box shifted over a little bit. So I'm trying to see why I didn't do it this way. I think it's just because I didn't want to bend all this, but now I know that this was kind of tight. I'm going to move it over when I put it back in the red car, so that solves that issue. This worked out great. Yes, I should have did it a little bit cleaner, so when I do it on the red car, it will be a bit cleaner. And I want to actually have a box welded to the back of it, so it's not just open. Over here, okay, I am running the Hush Performance clutch kit, right? But it is personally a pain in the ass to get to if I need to swap anything out, such as the master on it. So I saw on CJ's CRX in Florida and a few other people, they run it through here, but this is not open. So I think what they do, they actually cut this out a bit, weld in a piece of metal so it's flatter. It's not sitting on an angle like this is right here. But I'm looking at everything else. I welded this a long time ago. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this open or close it when I work on the car. This could have stayed open. This kind of looks like shit. You just never saw it. But this I'm using. This I'm probably gonna get powder coated or just respray it a nice clean color. So just taking notes, seeing what I did wrong here in this engine bay, so I can make sure I do everything right in the other one. All right, so the seat's gonna come out today. Steering column is already unbolted, just so I can drop down the steering rack. And honestly, I gotta just clean this car out. Just all the crap. I'm gonna organize all the bolts into little baggies, and throw out the intercooler. Maybe I'll mount it in my house. I don't know. Take out my fuel cell, and any little bits. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my carpeter or not. It's an aftermarket one, so. But I'm just looking at the damage on when I got into the accident, how bad the frame got. It really like crumbled dead. It cracked all up here, all behind here, all the way down. This whole thing shifted to the side. There's a lot of damage. I know this rail got shifted inwards like that, but you know what? We live and learn on what mistakes I've made in the past over the last 10 to 12 years with the car, on making it K, B, everything I had. And now we will improve 100% and do all the mistakes from there, improve, and put it into that. All right, guys, so now that I have my steering rack out of the car, I just want to clean it up really good, get all the gunk out. I'm using this, what is it? Zep, I think this is. A little green stuff in here too, but it's usually like a bright ass orange. You get it at Home Depot for about 20 bucks, a little over 20 bucks. So I'm gonna spray this all down, get all the gunk off, clean it all off. Once I'm all done with that, probably give it a light scuff. I'm debating to bring it to a powder coat. If it's more than like 120 bucks to powder coat this, then I'll just spray it. It won't be seen under the car too much. But like I said, this is all filled with crap all over it from when my axle ripped the boot. This was destroyed of axle grease, etc. So I'm just going to clean it up and decide what I want to do when I get a price on Monday. All right, guys. So now that I got my my subframe out of the car, it got propped up on a table so I can actually thoroughly clean it with a brush and some not Purple Power, but the green citrus stuff that I had bought a couple days ago from Home Depot. It's called Zep. Get it for about 25 bucks. So I poured a lot on it, sprayed a lot on it, started scrubbing. What I'm going to do is get it sanded down a little bit. And I actually do have wrinkle black inside my apartment. So I'm going to show you guys how to make that work without paying to have it powder coated if you're on a little bit of a budget. All right, guys, so I did find the wrinkle black in my apartment, but I don't have a lot in there. So I do have about almost a full can of truck bed coating. I use that on my truck, you know, on the back side of my truck inside the butt. Hey guys, so I did find my truck bed coating. This I used in the back of my truck. I only have a little bit of the wrinkle black, so I'm gonna honestly work with this because I have almost a full can of this. We'll see how it comes out. All right, so I just did a nice thick coat. Let this dry for about a half hour. Probably just put another coat in. I'm gonna look underneath when I can actually touch it a bit and see any spots that I did miss. But I think I got a good amount, honestly. Obviously, the underside you won't see, but I'm just trying to see, make sure I got all the spots up here, which I did. Can't wait till it's actually dried. We'll see how it really comes out. It actually looks really, really, really good. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. So I'm gonna let this dry and see what else we can do. I gotta really clean up that trailer. It's kind of crazy. It's a pretty sad moment, but it's all right. We're gonna move on and get all the stuff from this car and put into that gem. All right, so for today we have Mailman Andy taking out the axle because he's gonna try to push the car over and see how this comes out.
Fluid's coming out.
Ah, shit, I forgot about that part. I'll push the fuel rail, fuel line out of the way. There you go. And one axle's out.
I saw the fluid coming out like, oh shit. Oh, no.
That ain't gonna work.
No.
Fuck.
Can this go up more?
Yeah. Max it out. Give it go. That looks a little sketchy. Oh my lord.
Just be careful.
Yeah. Stand away.
Stand away from the moving car. Uh-oh. It's tilting.
It's tilting?
Yeah.
Alright, keep going. Just stand away, God forbid if it falls. Okay, stop.
I'm like scared because that's gonna fall if I move it.
So Mailman Andy feels that we should just put a strap on it and strap it to the fence and just ratchet it, and it should just fall on its side and we'll be good to go. It's working. Just be careful of your eyes and everything. No.
I can push it.
Go.
No, I'm just lifting the whole thing.
Yeah, because now it's not going level. Don't hurt yourself. This is how we turn cars to the side. This is actually a lot harder than we thought. With the use of a nearby tree and a strap and Mailman Andy, we make things work. Hercules! Hercules!
I don't want to like let go because it might hit the fence.
Engine bay is clear. The back of the car is clear. I'm just actually just putting some stuff on the back side of the car, so when it gets pulled out this week, everything's all inside the car and nothing's just like kind of dangling outside really. Like I said, I got to get a lot of the screws and bolts and whatever tools I have on the carpet out. That I might just leave for tomorrow. It's gonna be beautiful out the rest of the day and tomorrow. So I just got to clean up this mess that I have of the extra parts that I had that were taken off by Andy and his boy Carlos. My drive shaft, as you saw, he did, and that's about it. We'll see what tomorrow brings us.